Hey guys, this is Ellie with your weekly forecast for the week of 18th of September 2017. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, use the link below. If you'd like your whole year forecast, the whole year, $4.99 Vimeo on demand, instant download, link is below. You get to keep those, go back over them, they're yours to keep. Also, watch your sun, moon and rising or whole month videos so you can get your complete free forecast. Now, this week it looks like you're beating yourself up about mistakes that you've made, getting the wrong end of the stick. This week, Mercury retrograde shadow is finished, and it's been a very cheeky Mercury retrograde at that. So this is, even the best planners, even the most careful of people could easily get suckered in by omission or fine details or mishear, or best planning still A, B and C, and then there's still something goes wrong. And it looks like this week that you really are beating yourself up out of the blue, things outside of your control. And so in all areas of your life this week, you're feeling that lack, that less of. So at work, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is earth signs, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, and this is about self-sacrifice at work. So especially with unsure, unpredictable feelings about the job or leadership, or where something's going, you're called in, or you put your hand up to save the day, or to do the extra hours, or to take on the extra role, or to step up to the plate. This is also about a mindset balance, where this week there will be enlightenment about your future with your career, study or finances, where you get that aha moment where you think, okay, well, this is my future. Things have changed for me. I want a more solid footing, and my moral compass is telling me that I can't be a sellout, that my integrity is worth more to me. So something this week will highlight that for you, where you will start thinking in the idea of what is most important for me in how I make my money, how I invest my money, how I do my studies, where that's going. And you are making a decision about your long-term goals. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking about scrapping the work you're on and moving closer to the city, or moving to a more broad career. For others, this is about doing some sort of charity event this week, or mentoring, or giving your time for free to others. It's your way of giving back, with that being in a place for some of you where you have the abundance to be able to give to others, which is almost a payback for you, where you were the newbie and somebody helped you out. So maybe that's a reflection in your status of how far you've come with your confidence, as well as with your experience, and how far you've come. For some of you, you might also be putting money down on a home owned business, and getting the status ready to go online, or getting ready for it to go out there. But if there's been any confusion or mistakes at work, something at work is going to make you stop and think about, what you will or will not set out for, what line you will or will not cross. And there is that element of, this is my idea, that's my enlightenment, and that's how I'm going to proceed in the future. Now, at home, we do have the Five of Cups. Now, for some of you, this will be, problems with the children, disrespect, issues. Now, this could be about someone who's got unpredictable mental stress, or autism, or depression, stress, anxiety, addictions, drinking, gambling, any of those sorts of things. So there could be a problem this week where someone's overindulging, which is causing a bit of chaos or crisis in the home. Five is chaos or crisis. It's dating. It's also your children. So you could be dating someone this week who makes you feel like you need an extra drink because they're not getting back to you, or maybe they have been feeling down and you're feeling rejected, because this is a feeling of someone who feels like they've already lost. Three things are down, and they're focusing on what they've lost. They're focusing on the grief. They're focusing on the mistake and the words and the darkness of level of thought. And behind them, there's two things still worth going for, two things that you can grow from. So to turn around and to see that and have that enlightenment as well. And then you have Also, this could be about feeling isolated and feeling like no one is, caring about you or contacting you. You might be trying to get hold of someone this week, and you're just not getting any response. Now, your challenge card for your health is the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling stuck, feeling like you've got yourself into a position that you're stuck in and you can't get out of. You don't know what the end result's going to be. You don't even know what the details are because your eyes are covered, your arms are tied to your body, and you're stuck in your thoughts and the burdens, the pressure that's pinning you down where you are, and you're emotionally just drained. Now, these swords are keeping you out of work or home, where you're feeling isolated away from other people this week. Now, the 8th house is the bladder, the genitals, sex organs, reproductive system, hemorrhoids, muscular system, hernias, rectum, and prostate. Any of those areas could be, and it is the 8th house as well, so this is from others, and feeling so you're not getting that support from others. Feeling, for some of you, it might be your relationship or the money from others that you receive. There's a mistake there, there's unknown forces around there. If this is to do with your health, you have to see a specialist, you have to go back, and you're not sure what the results are yet. Now, for some of you, it could be, oh my gosh, I think I've got an STD, so you're worrying yourself sick, and you have to go back for a follow-up appointment. I see that this all ending well, though, because this card came out for the, it was an extra card. This card I'm going to take as an overall feel of the whole reading. And this is the Page of Wands, which is, you've got a feather in your cap, so you're happy with the results. There is some sort of travel there, and success, promotion, so you will pull yourself out of that hole, and you will be feeling that spice of life, that energy, that second wind to be on your travels, on your way. Maybe a big shift in your attitude is what is needed. That relief from those results, that relief from turning around and seeing, that you do have two things to work on. And then, of course, you've got your love. Now, this is 2 of Wands. This is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And this is discussing your future. For some of you, this is about relocating as a couple to a new town, new city, new country. So closing that gap if you don't live together, or, relocating together. For others, this is, I might have a great opportunity at work, but now I have to take into consideration my partner. Will this take me away from them? Do I need to split up with them? Is this now making me think what my long-term goals with my partner are? For some of you, you might be thinking, things have gone stale, things, have been left unsaid, things are just day to day. And this energy's brought up the idea of, well, am I happy where I am, or am I just present? This is the idea of, do I move out of this relationship? Now, those of you that are single, you could be deciding between two this week, and it could be online, because this is about online, this is overseas, this is foreign, this is, putting yourself out there as well. Those of you that are in a committed relationship, again, like I said, moving, you could be planning buying a house together, planning a move together, any of those different things. Now, your Adoring Virtue messages from the Angels cards are: so you have Athena, which is telling you to be powerful and empowered. If something does come up this week, it looks like you're going to make a mistake or hear something wrong, or again with that Mercury retrograde, maybe sign yourself up and feel like you're stuck in something, and may try and find your way out of it. But you should feel empowered this week, and it doesn't matter how other people are feeling about it. Don't let them bring you down. You've got to put yourself first. You've got to put your priority first, whether it be in a relationship, your home, or at work. You've got Francesca again with this mental lack this week, creative blocks, feeling lonely, feeling alone, feeling isolated, feeling rejected. And there's a moment this week, where you will see that way clear. Be careful of who you're listening to as well, because there's a chameleon in this picture who seems to be nattering on in your ears, telling you all the bad parts about yourself, or bringing information that's really stirring up thoughts in your mind and bringing you down, and really not something you should be focusing on. Later says that you will have that one-on-one time with that person that you love, or that you're going to have that one-on-one time with yourself and really think about what it is that you want this week. And again, we're stealing from the eclipse, so this is about endings and new beginnings. Again, not having all the information yet, but the information will be coming out close. Teresa's saying this week you're stressed out, so making sure You know, if you are having chest pains, back pains, shoulder pain, this area of your body, even the flu, to make sure that you're giving yourself lots of love this week, because you're going to burn yourself out. So if you're watching this at the beginning of the week or early this week, make sure you're looking after yourself just in case, so you can avoid getting sick. Make sure you don't allow yourself to become too upset, psychosomatic, you know, stressful, anxiety and stress coming out in physical symptoms, making sure that you don't allow that to happen. Be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next week.